Check this out, man. Look at that. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can. How can you not?
Yeah, that's how it should be right out of the gate. It's like there it is, right there, you guys. Hey, make sure you subscribe and leave a thumbs up, everybody. Are we here? I can't even tell. Oh yeah, we are.
Yeah, you popped up on the. Oh yeah, I look goofy as hell, but that's okay. It's Christmas time.
It is. It is Christmas time. So welcome everybody. This is Johnny Beane and Jay Hannon.
Howdy. Yeah.
Talking Guitars Live is this program where we talk about guitars and we're live. That's basically it.
And we're talking about some other stuff too.
Yeah, whatever you guys want to talk about in the chat box, in the comment section, we'll answer everything and anything.
Well, within reason.
Yeah.
Within reason. Actually, no, it's all on
anything.
Yeah. Leave it on the table. And we'll have I got a Christmas present from our good friend Carlos Figueroa today.
Oh, awesome.
So, yep. It was originally supposed to get here tomorrow from Van Halen store.
Mm-hmm.
Our good friends over there. But Santa delivered a day early, the big red machine is he's on point so far, so it'll be a good time.
Nice. And also it's December 20th, 2019. It is 8:08 p.m. Eastern time, 5:08 Santa Cruz time. That's right, Fruitcake Tony. That's right. Wow, look at this. Jason McNamara. That's do you want to field that one? I mean, you'd know better than me.
Where do babies come from? Did I just answer it?
Well, you've got one.
Yeah.
You've got one on the way.
And almost two, yeah. Mm-hmm. Almost two. It's funny. That's the first question.
So, comes from somewhere.
The stork, man. The stork. For crying out loud.
Yeah. So welcome everybody. Yeah, please subscribe, leave a thumbs up. And tell your friends, tell your neighbors.
But don't tell your girlfriend because you won't be able to stop her from watching.
Yeah. And then she'll end up on here,
Yeah. With Rob Johnson.
She'll end up with one of these guys. One of those.
Oh man.
Wow.
Can I do a quick roll call? Since I haven't done it in a while. And I got to tell you, before I do it, the roll call on Tuesday. Now, I know there's a lot of people watching and you want to get to everybody, but the Mancuda roll call was like 15 minutes long. Jeannie, and Ellie were driving to see some Christmas lights. Mm-hmm. And it was like the whole trip was the roll call. And I was like, oh, it's pretty funny. But anyway, we got Johnny Beane in here. That's amazing. Mm-hmm. Mike Neese, Fruitcake Tony, David Scher, Thrash Metal and Fun Riffs, Keep It Metal, my man. Matt Duffy, Halface, Mr. BHB, I think, is that Bruce? Might be Bruce.
I think that's Bruce.
I think it is. Johnny Beane highlights, and lo and behold, everybody, Nightbot has been reinstated.
Yes. Welcome back, Nightbot.
The ban has been lifted. Joe Hervey, 84. Brett McCord, 7/8 for crying out loud is here. Fruitcake Tony, I think I already said that. Sandra Picorni, hope I said your last name properly. Mike Neese, Frank Corcoran, John BL 5150. I'm sure we'll be calling your name a lot tonight. Matthew Stewart. Who am I leaving out here? Kenko Door, Vista Light, Blackjacking or what? Blackjack Guitar Nut. Is that right?
Yes.
Stream Elements. See, now I feel like I'm trying to avoid some of the names I already read. Terry Himes, Mike is himself, Jack the Rabbit, John Bolware. John, thank you for the Christmas card. It's much appreciated, my man.
Oh, very cool.
Yep. And for anybody else that I missed, I do apologize, but it's the chat's cruising. So hello, everybody. Yeah. And I hope everybody's having a great holiday / Christmas season so far.
Yes. When is that? That's Wednesday.
Yep.
Right?
Ned's day. He just came flying in.
Yeah, he's going crazy, man.
And also this is I guess this will be my last normal show before Christmas.
It'll be your last show with that hat on?
Well, maybe tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting, man.
Is this hat is it distracting? Should I put my normal hat on?
No. I mean, it's because it's the Christmas season, and yeah. I'd forgotten that there's a tomorrow night as well.
Yeah. So if I do tomorrow night, I'll,
And the Saturday nights, or we call them Straturday night, those are getting to be pretty good, man.
Dude, did you see the views from last week?
I know. It's like 1,200 views or something.
It's not like it's not like there was big doings in any like typical, like usually if there's a Van Halen news or something, and you put that, and it's like it gets more views than normal. There was nothing special, right?
Well, I mean, these are all. I think these are all kind of special. But
no, I'm talking about. Yeah.
No, I know. Actually, I think I know what it is. I'm not going to say it live. Once we're done here, I'll tell you. I think I know why that happened. So, yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow. But yeah, anyway, you guys, we're live on Saturday nights as well. We call it Straturday night. And our main man for that is John BL. And I think he's in here. He might be here. John BL, are you here?
You here?
Come in.
Mike is himself just said last week's show was like the old ones. Great stuff. So we're getting worse? Is that what you're saying?
Which last week when? Because it's kind of weird. It's like we do, we have 3 scheduled shows a week. And to me, they're all kind of the same, but all kind of different.
Oh, they're different.
I mean, Tuesday is, Mancuda has taken over that. And it's a lot of, bad words and there goes Ned, weird stuff. Although Tuesdays are great. I love Tuesdays. Fridays, like right now, is I don't know, they're all little different, I think. I don't know. What do you think?
I think the Saturday shows are fun for me because we don't have to, I mean, not that we have to stick to a certain script, or not that we do a script anyway, but a certain thing. We're like on the normal Friday show, we kind of like to keep it, we might drift off a little bit talking about food or movies or whatever, but for the most part, we try to keep it about music and gear and stuff. But Saturday shows are fun because it's virtually just like us BSing and everybody in the chat getting involved and stuff. And it's fun. It's fun when we do stuff like that, having a few pops,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So they're fun.
I know.
But it's cool that they're different. You know what I mean? Like the Tuesdays are way different and just off the hook, So yeah, it's fun that it's like that. You getting another call?
Yeah, I gotta do something. Just to let you guys know what's going on behind the scenes here. We've got a chicken that might be sick. And so she's being fed some like medicine and stuff. So does she need something? He's all right. Apparently chickens eat bread. I got to get her some bread. So
oh, you son of a gun. All right, everybody ask a question because I can't talk by myself on here.
I'll be right back. I'll leave my camera on. But yeah, everybody ask Jay a question.
Or I can try to read some comments while we're waiting. Mike Heath says, I'm stratting it now, riffing and listening. Vistalite says the 3 shows are all different, which I think is kind of cool. You know, it kind of avoids the kind of doing the same thing too much. John Bulwer says, "You are very welcome for the Christmas card. Very cool." Thrash Metal and Fun Riff says, "Fun fact: thallium is the heaviest toxic metal and burns in a nice green glow." Okay, and Johnny's back.
Yeah. Well, we've got 65 ish, 67 people in here. Anybody in here have chickens? Like, what do you guys do when we said guys can ask anything? You know, or I don't know. Does anybody know what to do if your chicken is sick?
Well, you know what some people would say.
I know, and that's not what we want.
No.
You know, because they're our pets.
Oh, now the let's see. Matt Duffy has a cool question. $550. What guitar to buy?
For $550?
Yep.
I mean, what type of music?
That's always the first question. It always should be the first question.
Yeah. That's definitely because it depends. It depends on what type of stuff you play.
Yeah.
I'm ignoring all those comments.
Yeah, I know.
The band hammer is going to come out, you guys. Come on.
You're asking him to eat his pet.
Yeah. Come on.
Joe Harvey says, "Gem Xmas, y'all." That's right. I think Santa's bringing me a gem.
Oh, that's right. How many sleeps?
5, right?
5 sleeps, man.
This is a question I have no idea what it means. Mike Heath says, "Jay, answer this. How do you tell what single coil goes where if you don't have an ohmmeter or anything?" Do you have any idea what the hell?
What? Who asked that? Oh, I see it. How do you tell what single coil goes where if you don't have a ohmmeter? Oh, I think what they mean is in a Strat there's 3 single coil pickups.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the neck, the middle, and the bridge. I mean, wouldn't they say on the back? There'd be stickers on the back that would say what they are. But I guess if there isn't one, right?
You mean where to put the pickups? Like if you just have 3 single coil pickups laying on a table.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, put these in your guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should have some kind of code on them where you could go to. Remember what we did with your humbucker from hell, right?
Mm-hmm.
You had a pickup laying around. You're like, it's a DiMarzio, but I don't know which one it is. And then I went to the website and there was a code on the back and it says what the pickup is. So I'm sure there's some way to find out.
Yeah. And that humbucker from hell, man, that thing just sounded terrible in the bridge position, man. Just didn't sound good. Although I still have it.
What else could be in here? There's some other stuff. Somebody asked, Cameron Brown's in here, our buddy.
Hey, Cameron. Great to see you, man. Was that last Friday?
He was here? It was. Yep.
Awesome, man. Hope you're feeling better, man, because I think he wasn't feeling well, right?
Yeah, but that's been a week. If he's still not feeling good, I'd say like one of your chickens.
And it was like 4 a.m. for him.
Yeah. Yep. That's the weird thing when you're talking to somebody. It's like McNamara too. It's like he's I think right now he's like 13 hours ahead of us or something.
Mm-hmm. But for him, it's morning.
Oh yeah.
I mean, for him, it's like 8 a.m. or something.
Yep, 8, 9 a.m.
Probably. Yep. But yeah, as far as those single coil pickups, I do know what they're talking about because there's been times where I've I've had just 3 random pickups to, like, I was building a Strat pick guard, you know, and like this was when I worked at a shop. You would take the 3 pickups out, and although I don't think there was any labeling on them at all.
Yeah, some people are saying in the chat, like Joe Hervey says, not all pickups are labeled. So you would need an ohm meter for that.
You could use that, or if they're all the same, you would just position them differently. You'd get the screwdriver, and you'd have one a little, one a little closer to the strings, one a little further back. You could do it that way as well.
Made in Mexico Wolfgang versus an EVH Wolfgang. What?
Ken Codor. Now we'll yell it out. MM Wolfgang versus EVH Wolfgang. Well, the Mexico Wolfgang is an EVH Wolfgang as well. So which
is he saying? Just like the made special versus a USA? That's how I kind of read that.
Okay.
And there's no comparison. The USA Wolfgangs are top-notch instruments. Not taking anything away from the specials because they are good, but I mean $2,000 difference in price. Yeah.
Wow, that was weird.
What, did I glitch out?
You glitched out. It was like robot. It was kind of strange.
That's the reason why there's $2,000 in difference.
I mean, we've said it a million times. The EVH guitars. I mean, they're all great. It's just pick the one. Oh, Music Man. Oh, you're saying a Music Man EVH against
a USA. It's got to be, right?
Probably. Yeah, because the EVH ones are USA. The Music Mans. Those are USAs. Between the two, I mean, they're similar, but they're different as well, because the EVHs have the stainless steel frets. The USA ones, and those feel very different from the Noah Music Man. I've played the Music Man EVH since 1992, however long that is. And I know the feeling of that guitar like anything. It's like an old pair of shoes or an old pair of pants or
boxers.
Something.
Yeah.
It's like an old pair of socks.
So, all right. So you have a Music Man EVH. If and you've played the USA Wolfgangs. So if you didn't have either and you got to choose right or left, one or the other, and you can only have one of them, what would you pick? Not talking about like what'll be worth more in the future, because obviously, the Ernie balls, they don't make them anymore, and but yeah. I'm just talking about if you just had to play it, which one would you choose?
Well, I mean, it really depends on the situation.
No situation, just if you had to have one or the other.
If I was David Nesdahl and I had both on my wall.
Yes, and somebody came in and said, "I'm taking one of them." which one are we leaving on the wall here?
Well, I like them both. I think I would go for the USA EVH, the EVH gear one.
Wow. Okay.
Because of the stainless steel frets. They just have a certain. Oh my gosh, they just have a feel. Well,
Yeah,
you know exactly, because you've.
Once you play the stainless steel frets, man, it's like it's hard to go back, and I would love to get my guitars refretted with stainless steel frets. It's just I was having this conversation with Cameron on the phone last week, just talking about stainless steel frets, and it's like they feel so good.
A whole conversation.
A whole conversation on stainless steel frets.
Stainless steel frets.
Johnny, real quick, I got to interrupt our conversation. Jeannie is asking me, what kind of sick is the chicken? She has a chicken expert. As one of her friends or one of her nurse friends has chickens herself, and she's asking, so maybe she can help. So if you want to message me or text me the issues, if you don't want to discuss it on here,
okay,
you know.
okay.
Let's see. Did we ever find out what type of music for the 550 for a guitar? Hey, if you have an extra 250, you can buy a Japanese Wolfgang. That's right.
The pickups sound better in the EVH. EVH which? I mean, they're both EVHs, really.
Well, I think he means the Wolfgang compared to.
They're both Wolfgangs.
No, not the music.
You mean
man.
He's talking about the EVH? Let's say EVH gear, because that's what they're called now. The pickups in the EVH guitars are way hotter than in the Music Man guitar. It's like night and day. I actually did some comparison. Did I do videos? I don't know if I know they're on my SoundCloud. I actually have how can I do this? I'll actually put them on the community tab on the channel here. So later on tonight, check out the community tab on the channel, and I'll put links to the different guitars, the EVH Music Man, the PV Wolfgang, and the EVH Wolfgang. And I think even maybe when I had the Circles guitar, I think I maybe used that one as well. I recorded, audios using, an SM57 mic, all played through the same settings through my 5150 PV half stack. So later on tonight, check the community tab on the channel here, and I'll have those links to my SoundCloud. You guys can hear the differences. I think I was actually saying at the time, I thought the one that sounded the best at the time was possibly the PV. The PV, well, he says the PV Wolfgang is no slouch. Yeah, I think I was saying the PV Wolfgang was maybe the best sounding one between all those at the time, but they all sound different. And it really depends on your situation of what you're doing. I mean, Jay, you know this. If whether you're recording or you're playing a gig, there's a lot of times where you can't really use the same guitar for, even though you're playing the same tune, the same songs. Let's say, I don't know, what was that?
A sneeze from downstairs. Bless you.
Bless you. She got the chicken's cold now.
Yeah,
the chicken was sneezing too.
What does that sound like when a chicken sneezes?
It sounds like a sneeze.
Really?
Yeah. All animals, well, when your dog sneezes, when Ned sneezes, everybody sneezes. Okay, I've got a text here to send to. I'll send to you, and you can send to Jeannie.
Okay. Fruitcake Tony says, Jay, I like your striped Wolfgang. Do you ever play it? Tell us about it. Is it the runaround guitar? No, it's just the stock, well, almost stock, EVH Wolfgang striped guitar they came out with a couple years ago. It's got a 41 or 42 inch brass block in it. I forget what it was. The biggest one that they make for that. And I'm telling you, once I started getting back into the 7-string Ibanez guitars, I haven't played my 6 strings much. It's weird. It's, I've explained this before, and I'll try to keep this brief, but it's like some people ask, like, why don't you play 6s instead of 7s? And it's like, I've been playing 7 strings for so long where they feel normal to me, whereas I play a 6 string and it feels like I'm missing a string, and the neck feels really, especially the R2 nuts, man, like they feel really tiny. Not that I have massive hands or anything. I don't have small hands, but I don't have Steve Vai hands or anything, or Paul Gilbert or Larry Mitchell. But they just feel really tiny. When I pick up a 7-string guitar, it just feels right. So that's my thing. I mean, so I play 7 strings. Thrash Metal Funners. The Genie says, "Grow up on I Dream of Jeannie." What a question! I'm sure she hasn't heard that all through her life. Jesus Christ!
I grew up on that show. You know, I thought that show was funny.
I'm not getting anything from you. Did you send it yet?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
To your Facebook.
Yep.
Oh, I've got another one here. So I got a bunch.
What are you talking about?
I got a bunch.
I'm just gonna take a screenshot of this and send it instead of copying and pasting.
Yeah.
You gonna add something else to it?
Yeah, I'm gonna add. So yeah,
Okay.
I'll once we're done, I'll just send you the whole thing.
Fruitcake Tony says, "Send it up here. I'll keep it warm for you." You know what though? I'm actually gonna I think I might drop that one down a half step to E flat, and keep that for maybe the early Van Halen stuff if I ever get around to learning some of it. Is anybody getting any? I know I asked this, I think, on the Late Show last week, but is anybody hoping Santa brings them any gear? And if so, what would it be?
Of course.
Yeah, no, right?
Please, please, please.
Yep. Well, speaking of pickups, I remember before we went live, I said there was some video I was watching on something, and I forgot what it was.
Yeah.
It was this pickup company that makes pickups, and the guy that, I forget the YouTube channel. I probably should have written this down, but I'm a moron. But basically, he put them in a Strat. So there were 3 single coil pickups, but the way they're set up is like when you take them apart, they're split in half. So you got 3 and 3, right? So not only can you choose what pickup you can play, but different combinations in the 5-way selector. You can pick like the top 3 pickups or top 3 poles from the neck pickup and the bottom 3 poles from the bridge pickup, or vice versa. You can switch it up. And it was pretty interesting.
And it was new?
I'm assuming. I mean, maybe some other company had this, but
it was a new thing. Because do you remember the Teisco Del Rey the Spectrum 5 guitar? Remember Van Halen's Finish What You Started music video?
Yeah.
And Eddie's playing that guitar, that crazy looking guitar.
Mm-hmm.
I think those guitars had switches. You could turn the pickups on and off, like the different, possibly the different coils or the different. John Biel, have you researched? How much research have you done to that music video?
I'm telling you, I should have at least left the window up, or the tab up or something like that, and I could have told you guys what. You know what? Maybe I can go in my history on YouTube, because I watched it like 2 nights ago, and it was pretty interesting.
Just don't screen share.
No. It should be coming up. There it is. But they're bipolar pickups is what it is. So let me copy the link here. I'm not going to post it now because everyone will go watch it. But hold on. Let me click on this and I'll pause it so you don't hear it. But the guy's YouTube channel, he has over 400,000 subscribers. Daryl Braun Guitar. And bipolar pickups, and the website for the company is bipolarpickups.com.
Okay.
So
I'm there. They're hand wound. Our bipolar team. Oh, these look cool. Let's see the pickups. A lot of Strats. A lot of Strat stuff.
Any humbuckers they have? I would assume, right? Why not?
Scott Smith is the founder. Is that the same Scott Smith that we know?
If it is, send Johnny some pickups.
Well, these guys are in Georgia. I don't think they are, because our Scott Smith runs that body and neck. Jean-Biel. Where's Rob? Okay, they're talking about it.
Who?
On their website here. Have you ever thought that it would be cool to have the low end tone of the neck pickup, but with a little more bite from the middle or bridge treble? How about mixing the middle treble and the bridge bass? Now you can. With our one and only system, it is possible to achieve a tone that sets you apart from the others.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting stuff.
I'm interested now. Yeah. I think I'm going to leave and go
go watch the video.
I'll keep this window open.
Well, but yeah, before we go, one of us, when we're signing off tonight, one of us will put the link to. I'll put the link to the Daryl Braun YouTube video. And if you watch the video, just comment in the chat that Johnny Beane show sent you there or something, just to check them out.
Yeah, and we're very, very interested in their
well he's just a YouTuber. He's not the company that well, if you buy him, yeah, tell him.
Because yeah, this sounds very. Oh, and they got a pickup that's like bent apart. It's like
yeah, he takes them apart before he puts them in his guitar, and I guess when you take the top, cover off, it's in two pieces. It actually comes apart.
Yeah.
Yep.
I see this. Actually, how can we? Actually, can we screen share on here? I know we can.
You can. Yeah, there's a button on the bottom.
Where is it? Screen share. I'm afraid what I'd be showing.
Brad.
I've never actually shared my screen on these yet. Although I'll try it, and then we can start doing that from now on. Once I figure out how to do it. Yeah, these definitely look really cool. Has anybody in the chat? Anybody tried these or heard of these? Bipolar pickups. Oh, and you're asking me if there's any humbuckers.
Did that work?
Yeah, I see that.
All right, so I'm just gonna look. Yeah, click that. Click me in.
Okay, we can't show anybody's video though.
Well, I won't play the video.
Screen.
Just the
screen.
Oh
no!
I didn't mean for it to play. I just hit full screen on it. Sorry.
All right, there we go. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. So hold on.
No, I meant that you're able to share the screen.
Yeah. So that's the cover, and then when you take the cover off,
that is cool.
Yeah. Once I hit the full screen, it went bang. Started playing it. Yes, look, they're individually wound too, which is really cool.
That's crazy.
Yep.
And then what do? You just put them in the different slots. Like the one from this one goes up here.
No, I don't think that at all. It's just.
I mean, why would they break apart if they don't?
Because I think they're individually wound. So how else would you? That's probably what it. Well, maybe you can mix them up. I honestly don't know. But look at that 5-way switch. Even he's looking at it like, what the hell?
That's their 500-way switch.
Yeah. But it's pretty cool stuff. Wait, hold on. He zoomed. There it is. Look at that.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
They honestly should make it a 7-way, because I guess there's like 2 options that people were mentioning in the chat. Why don't they?
Well, it'd be 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It'd be like a 15 way.
Yeah, I know.
If you do all the different combinations of splitting each coil in half, twice.
So I guess the easiest way to do that would be to put a push pull or a switch to have it like so each 5-way, like with the switch out or something or the push out would be one set of 5-ways. And then if you hit it, but then it gets confusing. It's like, holy shit. Do you really need 15 different configurations with your pickups,
I think so.
All right.
I mean for there we go. Well, that was cool.
Yeah, that was pretty neat.
That was wow.
Everybody, you just witnessed history on the Johnny Beane Show.
New features.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, we gotta start using more of these buttons.
Yeah, the stuff you pay for.
Yeah. I don't think it's even that. I think it's more just the ability just to keep going. I think that's why they charge.
Everyone's saying, "Holy solder job! What a blob! That's an awful solder job." That might be. I mean, I'm not a solder guy at all. Like, if I did it, I said before, I'll burn my house down. But I think that's like his test guitar and his test like pick guard that when he gets pickups, he tries them. So maybe could that be a reason why there's a whole bunch of solder on there? Because he's always swapping out the pickups.
I'm about to have a bucket of green slime poured in my head. I don't know.
Remember that show?
Yeah.
So
well, of course I do. I wouldn't have. Man, I used to watch that all the time, man. Back in the day.
Such a great show. He said, no, you can't mix your pick bass or top neck and treble bottom 3 poles.
Huh?
Now I'm getting confused.
You can't? I don't know. Either way, this looks very cool. I'm on their website.
By the way, Jeannie put out an APB on your chicken.
Okay. Thank you to Jeannie.
Thrash Metal says, no, you suck the old solder off before resoldering. Ooh, that sounds
oh man. I told you the time where I was soldering. So I used to work at a shop and I'd put together guitars all day long, And one time I was walking out of there after soldering and it's like all of a sudden I almost like passed out like in the doorway. I was like, whoa, because of the fumes.
Wow.
It's bad stuff. Soldering.
No shit. I didn't know that.
Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible, terrible stuff. If you got it, like if I have to do it, I'll like if I have to do it in here, I would always make sure that the door was like you gotta have ventilation when you solder. And I would make sure that Howie wasn't in the room at the time, with me.
Well, it was funny when you were just saying, if I have to do it, I'll have my wife do it. So I don't have to breathe in the fumes. I'll go outside. She'll be in here. Peeking in the window. Are you done? Is it safe to come in yet?
Yeah, I want to play.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to definitely check these out. Let me see if they're on everywhere. I don't know. I'll do that later. Usually, I'll follow them on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and all that. Yeah, Ron Paget. Yeah. You want to have a small fan blowing. The fumes. You want to have a window open, and you don't want to be like in a closet soldering with blobs of solder,
or soldering
with the fumes going in your face,
or doing it like Like that? You don't want to do that?
Oh no.
I'm getting messages from Jeannie. She's saying he pretty much did everything you should do, but what are the symptoms?
Okay.
Position 1 would be neck, top 3 pole pieces, and the bottom 3 pole pieces of the bridge pickup. That's pretty cool. You get some cool sounding chords, I guess, when you're swapping through, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just got another message in. She could have an egg stuck.
Hmm.
That makes sense?
Yes. Oh. She doesn't. Well, I might as well say it on here. She doesn't lay eggs anymore. She's too old.
Okay. Or what the hell is this saying? We got chicken chat. Welcome to chicken chat.
Yeah.
You want me to text it or message you this or just read it?
Just text it.
Okay.
That's cool. Snort the solder. Oh my gosh. I hate soldering. That's the one thing. The biggest problem with working on guitars or building a guitar to me is the soldering the stuff. I don't know. You said you've never soldered? You've never like swapped pickups?
I did, but I don't remember what I soldered. I know my when we lived in New York, my dad had an old soldering gun. The thing was probably looked like it was from the 70s, man. And I remember soldering something and literally not having any clue what I was doing, but I don't remember what it was either. I doubt it was a pickup. I was probably trying to fix some electronics thing that I had, maybe, maybe a stereo or who knows. But Yep. So do we get any JC, your wife isn't
Huh? Do we have any updates on Nesdal?
Well, I spoke to him yesterday, and he sounded in much better spirits, like way better. So, and I don't want to, I guess, let the cat out of the bag too soon, but he might be selling one of his guitars that is very sought after in the Van Halen world. So, he's still on the fence about it, but we'll see what happens. And if I had the money, I'd buy it. Let us lay that out on right now. I got a message from Jason McNamara. He says, I have an answer on the Spectrum 5. He wants in.
The what?
The Spectrum 5. I don't even know what the hell it is. Ho Ho Hannon. I like it.
Spectrum 5. That sounds like a it sounds like a some sort of science fiction.
Can you link him?
How do you do that? Yeah, I know. How do I do that?
I'm trying to respond to like 5 people at once on this thing.
John BL.
We got to do a
Wow. How many thumbs ups do we have?
Cameron,
32.
I'll tell Cameron what it is.
John BL, I know.
Should I do an unboxing before we get because Carlos is in the chat before Jason?
Carlos.
Jason, yeah. hold your wad. Let me rip this open. Yeah?
Yeah.
Carlos, you still here, buddy?
John BL, is Carlos here? Yeah. Just don't show the
it's all
the label.
I scratch everything out. Yeah. I'm not pulling a Nesdal. I'll call you the next day, dude. My address is all. I did it once though, didn't I? But it was real quick.
I don't know, but I can't tell you how many times Nesdal has actually showed his address on here, and that one time where he showed that selfie of him shirtless. Ah,
How many complaints did you get about that one?
oh my gosh. Although I can say that now because he showed us his chest the other night. So
Where is it? All right, do a. Ooh, it says EVH on it.
hey, I recognize that shirt.
Yes, you do.
Oh, I just took my glasses off.
Hey, they changed it. This is different than the one I have. Look at the
It's different.
5150 seems small on this one, right? What side am I on here? I
Other
can't
side.
tell.
That side.
And then
Let me go grab mine.
okay.
Hang on. I'll go get mine and we can compare.
Ooh, compare. Carlos, thank you, man. Because the one I have, I can't even wear it because it's like it's huge. But I think they changed them because I actually I don't want to say anything weird on here, but when I received the first 5150 shirt, the first batch, I guess, I got a large and it was like too small. That's why I sent it to Johnny. And then I ordered an extra large. There it is. And the thing is like it's this much longer than a normal shirt is. Which is really strange. But hey, look.
Look at mine. Mine's like
What the hell happened to yours?
I guess after washing that happened to it.
I thought you weren't going to wash it because I had it. My smell was all over.
Oh, because it smelled good. Yeah, look at mine's like really been washed.
Wow.
I've got you got the relic version. I got the real relic version.
That's true. Yeah, the washed relic.
So you're saying the 5151 yours is smaller? I don't know.
Oh, dude,
is it?
Yeah. Is it?
I can't tell.
Oh yeah, it's smaller. But thank you, Carlos. Merry Christmas to me.
Carlos, thank you so much. For him.
Okay, for me.
Oh, sorry. I can't use this. It'll scare the chicken because the chicken.
Oh, I'll do it.
There we go.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it very much. Yeah, Carlos has been on a shopping spree lately with I gave him he's been buying stuff from Alto Music in Middletown, which I buy the majority of my musical equipment. And
shout out
if you want to get some music gear at a great price, contact Anthony from Alto Music in Middletown. Tell him I sent you, and he will be very kind to you. But you got to tell him I sent you.
Yes, you have to.
You have to. All right, one sec.
Joe Hervey, what are you talking about? EVH is awesome.
What is this?
Oh my gosh. I don't know.
Our buddy Chris Caruana. I think that's how I always want to ask him how to say his last name. Chris C. He just sent it to me. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, I've seen that on Facebook. Although Vince Neil doesn't look like that now.
No.
You see pictures of him now. He looks back to being how he looked before.
Yep.
I guess.
I mean, I guess, if I was going back on the road, I would do everything in my power to kind of be in shape before I hit the stage on the first night of tour. You know what I mean?
Oh, I mean, it's you have to be in good shape to do any of that.
Yep.
At any level. you know, you have to be. There's no way.
Yep. So anyway.
So Carlos, what did you get, man? Did he say?
Well, he got a hardtail. Well, hold on. Oh, you know what? Oh, McNamara said he's out of time. He's got to go out to a video shoot, video job. Did you send him the link or no?
Well, no.
Oh, sorry, Jason.
I don't remember how.
What do you mean? You
Where am I?
it.
Invite. Copy. Okay, let me. '82 Blues. I saw you erased your message, but hey, haven't seen you in a while, man.
So he
Jason McNamara. Yeah.
Very pretty guitar. That's that one.
Oh wait, are you? You know we can screen share now.
Yeah, but I'm on my computer or I'm on my phone, so it's different.
Is that you?
And what else?
Oh, that's another Jason. Oh, here's the other one. Or wait, do you have? C13 PO.
Oh, still up there, huh?
Yeah. Okay. All right, McNamara. Hey.
Hey guys.
Hey man.
I'm going to make this real quick. Believe it or not, today's interview, I'm interviewing Usain Bolt, the fastest man in the world.
Oh.
Well, actually, I'm not interviewing. I'm doing the sound. But like,
you better hurry up, then. He's a
you know, Bolt. You know that dude.
Huh?
He's
Which
in
guy?
Tokyo.
Fastest what?
Fastest runner. You know, the black dude from, I can't remember what country he's from, and he's like a mega fast runner, and he's like the dude who does like 100 meters in like half a second.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about, remember that guy in the 80s, that fast talking guy?
No, not Michael Winslow.
Remember that?
Anyway, so look, I've got to be real quick because I've got I've got to get to this job. But I found a video for you. You guys were talking before. I love how you two are like talking about something really into it, and then 10 minutes later, you're like, "What is that?" The Spectrum 5, guys. That was the Eddie Van Halen guitar. The finished starting guitar.
Yeah, I was kidding. I was joking, but yeah.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were kind of being semi-serious. I've got a video on my YouTube channel, which me and a guy who was a customer who came into the store, a guy called Chris Kopp, who was actually playing officially for the American military. Really good dude. He came into the store and actually bought one from me, and we were both really into it, and he'd been watching a bunch of my videos. He's like, dude, can I be in one of your videos? I'll buy the guitar and let's do a video. So we did, and it's on my YouTube channel. I've actually got a link here, which I will probably have to put into the chats. But the thing is, we set it up because what you can do with that guitar is it'll do the bass, like the 3 bottom bass strings out of, I can't remember if it's the left or the right, and then the 3 treble strings out of the opposite side.
That's right.
That's how the Spectrum 5 works.
That's right. So it's a stereo guitar. Yeah.
But and I quickly saw that fly past because the chats are going real fast today. But that's how it works. So if anybody wants to watch it, I will quickly jump onto YouTube here in another window, and I will find a place to put it, and I'll drop the video there. If you go to 1 minute 26 or so, I think it is, I start talking about the guitar with the guy, as far as like the stereo setup and everything. So yeah, I just thought I'd let you guys know it's there.
Awesome. Yeah, I played one of those before, but I didn't plug it in. I just played it just acoustically, which is
the link gonna work? Let's see. Last week I tried to send a link and it didn't work. Doing it acoustically, Johnny, doesn't give you the stereo effect. I know it's a surprise, but it doesn't work.
I know. There it is. I see it.
Great, excellent. The link worked. Okay, so that's the one. So if you guys want to hear the stereo thing in action,
well, don't click on the link, open it in a new tab, and pause it, and then when we're done tonight, then everybody go watch it.
Something like that will work cool, but definitely do it with headphones on. Like, They're a must. But they are, because otherwise you won't get the stereo effect even out of stereo speakers on your laptop or your iPhone that kind of does it. It's not the same. Yeah. But we did a pretty cool little video on it, and it's a lot of fun just to hear that thing in action. Chris is a really good player and a good dude. So that's about it. I've got to go. I just really quickly. Oh, by the way, I'm very disappointed in your lack of comprehensive answer on where the babies come from.
I was trying to think of something witty, and I just couldn't do it, man.
You let me down, dude. I'm so crushed. I was really looking forward to this whole explanation. Mind you, if Mancuda was on the show.
Oh, God. Yeah. We'd still be talking about it. What do you...
I think I might have to put that in on whatever the Tech More on Tuesday show. I'll have to ask that question. Mancuda, where do babies come from?
Oh, my goodness.
Seriously, a Mancuda could almost be a nickname for a ladies downstairs part.
Oh.
It kind of has that sound to it. Sorry, should I have mentioned a man's part? You'd feel more comfortable with that, Jay? You wouldn't be gacking?
The girl Cuda? I like girl cooties.
Yeah, listen, guys, I got to run. I got to get to this interview. Well, Merry Christmas, dear mate. Merry Christmas, all people watching the show. I hope you all have a peaceful, wonderful time of year, and stay safe.
That's right.
That's the most important thing. Don't, as we used to say in Australia, don't drink drive because it's washing detergent. You guys had that in America? The washing detergent called Drive?
No.
Wow.
And I don't think there's any other.
Tide.
Tide, what? Yeah, but it's not the same as Drive, is it? Anyway, I got to go. Bye-bye.
All right, come later.
I always heard don't do it because you might spill it.
Oh.
That's the one I always heard.
I heard don't drive unless you're drinking.
Because remember in the 5150 tour book, or as John Biel called it, the
tour catalog, the J.C. Penney's wish book.
The tour catalog.
Yeah, the tour catalog.
There's a picture of Michael Anthony, and he's wearing there's like a button on his strap, and it says that.
It says what?
It says not to drink and drive.
Oh.
It says don't drink and drive because you might spill your drink.
Oh. Remember the days when you can actually like joke to a certain extent about that? You know, you can make movies about drunks and stuff like that. But nowadays, like, you can't.
No, because I wasn't alive then.
Oh, that's right. That's right. In the 80s, you were.
You're talking about like in the 60s, like in the 60s.
No,
like
I'm talking about even in the 80s. Like they,
80s.
You know, what was the with Dudley Moore when he was an alcoholic? The comic, right? About it back.
Oh,
then.
you're talking about. Yeah, you're talking about. I know that movie. Why can I?
I know.
John Biel.
Tour catalog. Yeah.
There we go. There you go. Arthur.
Thank
you, John Biel.
Yep.
Yeah, and Arthur. I mean, that was his whole thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
But now it's like if you do it, you're like making fun and I get it to a certain extent, but still, you should be able to. I J-bot it out, huh?
A little bit, yeah. I love that movie, Arthur. You know, that other movie, Dudley Moore movie 10, Blake Edwards 10.
I didn't see that.
That's like my favorite movie ever.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll have to see it.
And
I've never heard of it.
You might watch it and be like, "What,
Johnny? I thought I didn't know you."
Mm-hmm.
My favorite Dudley Moore movie, and it's probably because of the time period that it came out and it was all over HBO.
I'm still here.
Was like Father Like Son with Kirk Cameron. Remember that one? Yep. What a fun movie. I mean, I know I was young when I saw it, but it was a fun movie.
Mm-hmm. Arthur 2 on the Rocks. That movie isn't as good. I hate to say it. I've got that one as well. It was a pretty bad sequel, and I hate to say that because I love Dudley Moore.
Well, most sequels are never as, most, except for like Terminator 2. There's a handful of sequels that are as good or better. Pal Guitars asks me if I use Universal Audio plugins. I do not, but They are phenomenal.
They are the best.
I wouldn't argue that.
I use them. I don't use them here, although
yeah,
I do use them. I do use them. I do have access to the Apollos and all that stuff, and I've mixed a lot of stuff using the UA plugins, like using just all like their stuff is the exact replica of like the actual stuff. You know, it's like their Friedman amp. You know, it's the same thing. It's a Friedman amp, or the Echoplex tape machine. It's the same thing. All that stuff.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Johnny, but I believe that the UA stuff, you have to have like their own, you have to use like their own interface. I can't just purchase a UA plugin and use it on my system without having some piece of
the Apollo.
Yeah, because it uses like their own DSP or something like that.
It's called the Apollo. It's a little box.
It's an interface. Yeah,
it's a little interface, and you can plug in your guitar, plug in a mic, and it works with you can probably use it with pretty much anything, but I use it with Logic or with GarageBand.
Oh yeah, you can use it with all the normal DAWs. You can use those plugins with. But like I said, you have to have like an interface of theirs to use their stuff. Like I think, or buy something. You have to have a piece of hardware because I believe it uses that like the processing power of that piece of gear.
It'd be the Apollo. That's what it is.
Yeah. Well, I think they make other stuff too. The UA.
Yeah, they do. They're actually just down the street. And these friends of mine actually did a tour of their facility, and I wish I would have known because I would have gone. Although maybe next time, or maybe I can just go down there. Actually, it's in a town called Scotts Valley, which is just up the road. Oh. And they've got a studio there. From what I hear, their facility down there is incredible.
Oh, I bet.
And the Arthur reboot was not good. I didn't see it, although any reboot for anything that's, stuff, like a classic movie, generally the reboot is not good.
I would say as far as plugins go, I think the top 3 plugin companies, in no particular order, but you got to put UA up there, Waves and Slate Digital. The Slate stuff I use all the time, and the Wave stuff as well. And it's just it's unbelievable stuff. And the Slate stuff they kind of changed the entire plugin game, because when they came out, their stuff was a lot cheaper and just as good. Like I remember using some of the Slate stuff when it first came out, and I was like, "Holy crap, this is amazing!" And the price for it was like way less. And then a lot of the other plugin companies kind of had to follow suit, because it's like shit, this guy's kind of selling all this stuff for a lot cheaper than we're doing. So that's why plugins nowadays are actually, you can afford them because of Slate. So, yep.
Man. Yeah, I just use I use like Adobe, Adobe Audition stuff, which is pretty basic, but it does what I need it to do. But I do have access to the UA plugins and the Apollos and that stuff. It's amazing.
Yeah, it is.
It's totally incredible. And I know Nesdal would be falling asleep right now if he was here.
Oh God, yeah. Because the second Johnny and I start talking about whether it be mixing, engineering, studio stuff, producing, Dave sits back. He's like, yeah, whatever.
T-Pain.
Am I still glitching out? How often is it happening?
It happened. It just happened, but it's not doing it now. T-Pain. That's one of the apps. That's one that when I first got my iPad, that was one of the first apps I ever got. Was a T-Pain app, and I've
Auto-tune app, right?
never used it. It's an auto-tune app. I've never used it. I don't know if I even know how to use it. Do you know what I'm talking about? I've got it right here.
Edwin, I mentioned Waves. I said the top 3 plugin companies would be UA, no particular order, UA, Waves, and Slate Digital.
Well, for me, UA is.
I said top 3 in no particular order.
UA is amazing. T-Pain, where is it?
That's an auto-tune app, but doesn't it like kind of, it can, you sing something or say something into it, it'll chop it up and make like a melody over a beat. Isn't that what that thing does? Let's try it on here.
I don't know. I mean, where is it? It's gotten to the point where there's iPad where it's always freezing and restarting. It sucks. Maybe it's because I've got the Whole Foods Market app. Where is it?
While Johnny's doing that, what's everybody's favorite Christmas movie?
Well, I'll answer while I'm doing this. Christmas Vacation. I'm trying to watch that. It's like you got to rent it though on Netflix and all that. I found on YouTube there is a version of it, but it's like the worst. It's like the screen is like, it's horrible.
It's one of those ones where like the screen moves around, like
it's pan and scan but zoomed in.
Oh,
so it's really bad. It's horrible.
Well, dude, the DVD, it's like $4 or something.
The DVD. It's for. It wouldn't be dollars in that voice.
No.
I might have got so frustrated with the T-Pain app I erased it.
Oh.
Because I couldn't get it to do anything.
Boner Jams, I owe you a phone call, man. I apologize. He says National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation and Krampus. Krampus was awesome. If anybody hasn't seen that, it's on Netflix still, I believe.
Krampus?
Yeah, dude, it's awesome.
What's Krampus?
It's borderline like a Christmas horror movie, but it's really good. It's one of those movies that, you know how a lot of, like, especially horror movies are like borderline scary movies. When you get to the end, you're like, oh my God, what a stupid, like they build up, you get to a certain point and then it gets ruined. Like Krampus was the opposite. Like the end came and you're like, that was an awesome movie. It all like makes sense at the end, and it's really cool. Joe Hervey says Home Alone. Brett McCord, Christmas Vacation. Krell Bar, Christmas Vacation. Zach Thong says Home Alone. Nobody's saying Home Alone 3, huh? Home Alone 3?
Yeah, with the other kid.
Yeah, Ron Paget says Elf. Krell Bar, Christmas Story is a classic, though. I can't watch it. I've seen it around 50 times. That's my favorite movie. My favorite Christmas movie is Home Alone. A Christmas Story, and then Christmas Vacation.
I can't even find it in the store. Maybe the T-Pain app is just gone.
Maybe it is. Thrash Metal says Bad Santa. Krellbar says The Great Costanza Festivus Miracle.
Music Therapy. Thank you so much. I'm going to watch Christmas Vacation tonight.
Yeah. No,
thank you.
Christmas Vivation.
I guess I'm going to watch that.
That sounds more. You got to watch that by yourself, though.
Christmas Vibration.
Followed by James Gum says Eyes Wide Shut, which I guess Christmas Vibration would be followed by Eyes Glued Shut. No?
I think the T-Pain app is just gone. I can't find it in the store. It's not on my iPad.
Jeff Miller says Die Hard. I fight with this one a little bit because although that does happen on Christmas or Christmas Eve, I never thought of it as a Christmas movie until somebody told me it's a Christmas movie. And I was like, huh. Never thought of it as one until somebody told me. So, I don't know.
Is it?
That's what I'm saying. I think it's a movie that happens on Christmas as opposed to a Christmas movie. Ernest Eisen says It's a Wonderful Life. I can't watch that movie. I can't. It's because of the guy's voice. Who's the star in that movie? The guy?
Jimmy Swaggart.
That's who that is.
Jimmy Stewart.
Jimmy. I can't. Oh, jeez, look at the snow. Oh my God, I can't stand his voice. I cannot stand it. Every time that movie's on, I'm just like, oh my God, get it out of here. Turn it off.
I don't know what I'm installing. Voice.
How about Scrooge? Nobody said Scrooged in here. That's a good one.
Oh, that one's awesome, man.
Yep.
I watched that one probably like 5 years ago. Scrooged.
Mm-hmm.
Now I remember I thought it was cool because there was a Dalmatian in it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Krellbar says Santa Claus is coming. Oh man.
Where do elves come from? You know those are all his kids.
Mm-hmm.
Good impression. Yeah, for someone who hates the sound of that guy's voice, that's a good impression of him, man.
Yeah, because I can't stand it. Yeah, he's either Santa's either they're all his elves or he should be in jail. Child labor,
When you next time you answer the phone and it's one of the spam calls, you just give him the Jimmy Stewart.
I need some lines from the
like who is this? Hang on a
hang on a second. Who do you think you're calling over here? What is this, Christmas? Oh, jeez. I'm going to start answering the phone. I can't wait till somebody calls me on Christmas Day because I'm going to give them the old. Have you watched Pee Wee's Playhouse? Pee Wee's Christmas? Pee Wee's Playhouse. What does he say?
I've probably seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, the Pee Wee's Playhouse. Pee Wee speaking.
Pee Wee speaking. Pee Wee's peeking.
Oh man.
I just downloaded some sort of something. It wants access to my microphone, so I guess that's okay.
Ernest Saves Christmas. That's a good one. 802 Blues.
Do you hear that?
What was that?
It's a voice synthesizer. Ooh, here we go. How does this work? Thank you, FU Tone. FU Tone just liked my the tweet for this. Oh. Adam, are you watching this?
Oh,
Adam just liked the tweet.
Hey, look who just joined us. CHS Custom Guitars. Hey, Craig.
Hey, Craig. Let me see if I can say your name in this. I just downloaded some sort of voice modulator.
Oh, plug that in, man.
I got to figure out how to use it.
Plug it in. Plug it in.
See, oh, it's got the different scales. Okay. Okay. How do I can play this. It's turned into Saturday night here. It's okay. It's all the same stuff. This might be loud, though. I don't know. How can I use this? Oh my gosh. How do I use this, though? I don't know how. How can I record? I probably have to pay to record.
Pay? You expect me to pay? Oh, God.
I don't know.
With this app, even you can be a rapper.
You guys, I'm going to be a producer now. Please stop.
Please stop. I mean, repeat.
It won't stop.
Edwin Crane says, what was that Hallmark movie with Sam from Supernatural? I bet my wife knows which one that is. She's a huge Supernatural fan. Speaking of the Hallmark movies, I don't know if this was a Christmas movie or just a Hallmark movie years ago, but there was one where this guy on his bachelor party, I'm hoping I get this correct, on his bachelor party ends up having sex with one of the strippers or something, ends up getting her pregnant. He doesn't know about it, right? He and his wife have a kid. They move or something. And next thing you know, whether the husband or wife have a daughter or a son, I forget what it is, but the woman that he had a kid with that he didn't know about, they end up like living in the same town eventually or something. Long story short, the kids are in either junior high or high school, and they start dating.
And I thought you were going to say they're both Kirk Cameron.
So the woman that he had this kid with has to tell the father, like, listen, we can't allow this to happen because they're actually brother and sister. And I just remember watching this like, holy, the stuff people think about, man. But it was pretty entertaining. I had to watch the whole thing. Can't lie.
It was on a Hallmark?
Yeah, I think it was a Hallmark. I don't know if it was a Christmas movie. I doubt it at this point, but man, imagine that. And I don't even know if it was a stripper. I forget the whole premise of it. It was one of those things where, it's like, holy crap, could you imagine that happening?
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds weird. I think Bozique sent us a picture of something, although this was like an hour ago.
Oh.
Not Bozique. What's his name? John Biel. This is so weird. Yeah, that app sucks. I just downloaded something that I'm just gonna have to erase. I mean, yeah, once you hit a button and it sounds like that, it's like, ugh.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this. You know what it's like? You know, did you ever have the? I used to have, bringing it back to guitars. I used to have the Roland guitar synthesizer. I forget which model it was, but this was maybe 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And that thing had like 300 different sounds on it, but only like one was usable.
Yeah.
Only the actual piano sound was usable. Everything else just sucked.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like sounds that just you can't use. It just does not sound good. Maybe by itself, it's like, okay, this is kind of cool. But you try to use that in conjunction or with anything else, and it just sounds cheesy.
It sticks out like the sore thumb.
Oh, it sticks out like something really bad.
Yeah, the only thing it's good for is to like, yo, listen to this stupid sound this thing has. And then you're like, oh. Wait, let me see if I can do this, right?
John Biel, where did you send that to? And then
check out my 5150 back here. It's a really short neck.
Oh, look at that. Thumbnail.
Yeah.
Man, that looks like the real thing, man.
That's pretty cool.
There it is. Oh, that's really cool.
Oh,
Kind of weird right there, but yeah.
Fruitcake Tony says, last year I had a 29-year-old girl knock on my door and said I was her father. A week later, the DNA results were negative. True story. Now, you got to feel bad for the girl at that point, like not knowing who her. I don't want to get into this, but yeah, it's gotta suck.
We can talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah.
The Roland G303 is great. Oh, that's the old Andy Summers? Yeah, that's the one I want to try, man. That's the one. That's the stuff that I like. But yeah, the Roland guitar synthesizers, the thing is you can't play because the tracking is so glitchy.
Like the tracking itself or the latency, which is worse?
I guess I meant latency. Both. You know, you have to play really slow and precise. You can't just like rock out because all the notes just miss. And so it's really not. And like I said, it's not like I've played. There was a time where I was playing with this one band, and the guitars I was using, those Holoflake Squires. You know, I would have the Roland pickup attached to one of those guitars, and that was back when I would have like 3 pedal boards. Just like it was crazy, man.
Whole stage is lined with Johnny's pedal boards.
Yeah. And I remember playing quite a few shows with that setup and with. Oh, can you do Mr. Furley?
Oh man, I don't know.
Furley. That's Don Knotts.
Yeah, he was the goofy one, right?
Yeah, the second one.
I liked Furley better.
Yeah,
just because he was super goofy. But I don't know. I'd have to work. I've never tried to do Furley.
But Roper always did that face.
Yeah,
where he would say something, then he would look at the camera and just have this grin. And
but Furley would do funny. It too with his eyes bugged out, like No, they were both good. They were both good.
That was every character that Don Knotts did. That was his thing, even on Andy Griffith, Which, by the way, Andy Griffith did play guitar.
To bring it back. Tie it in.
Yeah. But as far as the Roland, or it wasn't even Roland, it was Boss. It was the Boss guitar synth that I had. The only way I could use it, Don Knotts rocks. The only way I could use it, Boater Jams.
Merry Christmas, Mike Heath. He says, the wife's crowing, gotta go. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, man.
Merry Christmas. Mike, right?
You got to read it, Johnny.
I know, I got to read that. I'm watching Christmas Vacation tonight, thanks to you guys. I'm watching some Christmas adult films to get in the mood. First off, Here Comes Santa, followed by I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas. All over my face. My fave. Merry Christmas, everyone. From Boner Jams. Thank you, Boner Jams. I think I can show that. There we go. Look at that. Wait, that's your avatar?
That's him. That's my buddy Brian.
The original Marty McFly?
Yes, the original Marty McFly. Man, I remember for years after I saw that movie Mask, I don't know if somebody told me, or because I was a kid, we were kids when that came out, and somebody told me like that the person who played that, like that was his real face, and I was like, oh my god, that is insane.
Yeah,
with Cher. Remember Cher was in that?
Yeah,
that was actually his mother, right?
In the movie?
Yeah.
I've never actually seen Mask. Maybe I'm gonna have to watch Mask too. Yeah. So what was I saying?
Talking about the Roland.
The Boss.
Oh, the Boss one. Sorry.
The Boss guitar synthesizer, the one that I had. The only patches I would really use was the piano sound. I would use that one, and then I would use like a strings, like a synth strings pad. And that's the only one I could actually use like live. And I would have it mixed underneath my guitar.
What year would this have been when that one came out?
When it came out?
Yeah. Because I don't know if you've ever heard obviously you know who Living Color is, but on their third album, there was a song called, I think, Nothingness, or I think it was Nothingness. And Vernon Reid used a synth. I don't know if it was the Roland or the Boss or whatever on his guitar, and he used it for that song. I wonder if it's the same one you had. I'm wondering now.
Probably not, because I had the GR20.
Was it a floor thing, or was it a pickup for the guitar?
It was a floor thing, but you had to have a pickup. It was a MIDI. Here, I can show it to you guys. Or if you just go to I don't know, how do we screen share? How do we do this? How did you do that?
On the bottom, there's a share screen button.
Screen share. Screen. How do you say it? Screen. Man, I almost panicked.
Let me try to find this real quick.
Okay, if I can figure out how to screen share, I'll show you what I did. I mean, I'll show you what I had. Oh, I'm not even in StreamYard. Ugh, dang it.
Yeah, Nothingness is the name of the song. I wonder what he used.
Check my email.
You know, if I put it on and mute the audio, there we go. It's muted. I'll take a screenshot of his guitar. And the music video, you can't see anything. Crap.
So how did you screen share? You just click that button down there?
What are you shitting me?
And well, no. So how did you prepare to do it?
I hit screen share, then went to share screen, and then a thing pops up. I have two monitors, so I had to choose which one I wanted to share.
Okay, because that's the problem. Is on this main one, I don't know if I can.
Well, then go to Chrome instead of your entire screen. Hit Chrome tab on top, and then you can choose which tab you want to share.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So if I just open up another tab,
yeah, and you can actually share the audio to that tab as well if you wanted to, which obviously you don't. But
no.
If anybody's commenting in about Vernon Reid, what he used, I apologize. I'm trying to check myself, and if you did, I didn't see it.
I think I can just jump in on this other computer. Stop camera. Mute microphone. Hopefully nothing goes crazy here.
I could have swore he used the Roland stuff back then.
Screen share. Share screen. Chrome tab. Oh, I see. Oh, this is cool. There. Did I just do that?
No, you didn't.
Did I just do? Did I do? Can you do that voice?
Did I do that? What the
Urkel?
Yeah. It's hard. He's high, man. Did I do that? No, it's not that good.
Oh, look at this. Okay, yeah. Oh, this is cool, man. John BL, we're going all out tomorrow night, man, with extra features.
It's not for sale, Francis. I can do that one.
Anyway, this is what I used to use. Oh, look at that. This is cool.
The GR20.
Yeah, that's what I used to use right there. And it's a cool thing, but like I said, man, out of all the sounds, oh, you could do bass. There was like bass sounds. There was actually, what is this? It actually says guitar. Oh, there was wind. There was everything. Wind instruments, synthesizers.
Wind?
Yeah. You could do that. Organs, all that stuff. It's not a bad thing. Okay, I'm scared. I'm gonna boot the other me because I don't know what's gonna happen. There we go. There we go. Oh, that's cool. What else do we want to show?
So obviously the Roland one was the one that had the attached basically to the back of your guitar, and then it had a pickup that went basically like right where the right in front of the bridge. Correct?
The pickup itself was directly underneath the bridge. You'd have to screw it into your guitar.
Oh, you'd have to. So basically, you want to buy a guitar specifically for that.
They
just
actually
to be your MIDI guitar.
They actually made a guitar. Fender actually had it. It was called the Fender VG.
Ooh, pull that up.
And yeah, how do we show that?
VAG, you said?
What?
They're like they're 2007. Looks like it's about wow. Some of them are going for like $800, $1,500. The Roland G5 VG Stratocaster. They still make them?
I don't think so. They didn't really
take off.
They didn't really take off at all.
It's still on Roland's website. The G5 VG Stratocaster.
Do you have a good picture?
Yeah, you want me to screen share this? We're getting high tech now. Look at this, boys. We're zooming through stuff.
I wonder if we can both screen share.
Screen share.
Screen share at the same time.
All right, pop that in.
Ooh.
Put it in. Oh, I should probably.
Those words are so small.
That's what she said. Yeah, so you see it's like, let me see if I can click on this and have it. There you go.
Right okay. Here. See that yeah, that's the pickup there in the middle.
Mm-hmm. And of course, it just says Roland right there. They got to put their name on it. You know, that's the only reason it's extended, probably. So how do I get out of this? I have to go back. Uh-oh, what's popping up now?
Oh, no.
There we go.
Oh, that's the site that I'm on.
Is it?
I think. No.
Can I play the audio to this? Probably not. Well, I don't have the audio enabled for this.
Okay. Anyway. Well, if it's not on YouTube, probably.
This might be on YouTube though.
Oh yeah. Because see, that's the problem with playing YouTube videos on these things.
Mm-hmm.
Is eventually that can come back and get you like years later. The original channel that owns that can come back and have this video taken down because of that.
Yeah.
It
probably is on. It's got to be on YouTube. You know what I mean? So whatever. Specs. Yeah,
and I remember you can I think you can actually you hit a button and it'll automatically tune your guitar to different tunings, like without touching the strings. Like the strings don't actually turn.
Oh look, right here. You're right. If you can see this tuning, oh, it's going to highlight everything.
But are you able to? Can you scroll in?
I forget how to do that on my. Because I have one of those big ass, whatchamacallits,
gaming mouse.
Why is it zooming in on that?
I don't see anything. Hang on.
Is that working at all or no?
It's not zooming. It's just scrolling.
Oh, it's zooming on my end, but I guess maybe it doesn't have that option for. But basically, it says there's a tuning knob. It's got 6 types: normal tuning, drop D, open G, D modal, baritone, and 12-string guitar.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's got the mode knob, 5 types: normal, modeled Stratocaster, modeled Telecaster, modeled humbucking pickups, and modeled acoustic guitar.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty neat.
Yeah. Oh, I'm on that same website now that you're on.
Damn, 9.5-inch radius. Jeez. Accessories. None. Okay. Downloads. Yeah, I wonder what year this is from, though.
Here, can I screen share?
Well, yeah, let me unshare mine. Okay, I'm back.
Well, I don't know what I'm sharing. Hang on. This is scary. Share screen.
Sharing is scary.
Chrome tab.
Danny Alexander says he has one. Are you talking about the Vag guitar?
Ugh. There we go.
The VG? Hey, you're able to zoom in. Why
Yeah.
does mine work?
Because I'm using my fingers.
Oh, okay.
I'm on a.
So look at that. I'm using my mouse like you can see me circling it.
That's as far as I can go right there.
The so the blue. What's that blue button?
Don't push that one.
Yeah.
What's this button do? I think it's just it might be a light. It might just like show you like
Maybe hold on, maybe that's to activate it.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah, probably when it's activated, it's on. But okay, is that my mouse or that's your mouse?
Yeah.
Is that me?
That's you.
Is this me tickling? Okay, see, that has all the different tunings. 12-string, baritone, D, G. Those are all the different tunings for the guitar. And then these are all the different modes. Acoustic, humbucker, tally, strat, like what you were just saying.
Yeah, that's neat.
Right there.
And then it looks like it says asthma or something on the other one.
Right, yeah. Oh, here's another picture.
Man, that volume knob is super close, man. God.
This one?
Yeah. They should color the plastic tip should be like a red, like a never mind. Like lipstick. What?
Oh. Yeah, I probably shouldn't play this.
But it doesn't have the year though, right? I mean, that might just be on their website, considering it's because I saw like 2007, 2008 on the search.
Yeah, it was 2007 when they first came out. Yeah, Danny. Yeah, it was 2007. I remember seeing one at Guitar Center. And I remember supposedly Andy Summers had one on tour when the Police did their reunion. He actually had one with them. But he never used it.
Buckeye Punchy says Steve Stevens used a Roland G5 VG.
Yeah. I saw there's a demo of him doing it.
But they only made them for a couple of years. They don't make these anymore?
I don't think they make them anymore. Because they didn't really take off. Nobody I don't know. Although I always wanted one though.
Well, you can get one now. You just got to pay out the butt for it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm sorry. Look on the right-hand side. Scroll to the right if you could. Keep going. To the right.
Huh?
To the right.
oh, the other right. Oh.
There it is.
Oh.
I didn't see that the entire time. Just now I scrolled up. I'm like, I was about to say, you'd think they'd put somewhere on here discontinued, and I just saw it. I was like, oh.
Oh, man.
Yep.
That sucks.
Yep, that does suck.
So what happens if I push stop? It'll just stop?
Just go on the bottom.
Oh, there we go.
Yep.
Then how do I turn this on? There we go. Wow. And then so if I want to share another screen, I just that's cool. Here, let me show you guys those pickups. Or you already did, didn't you?
Yeah,
oh yeah, you already did.
Crowbar saying they sell for 800 used. What did they go for? Oh, PAL Guitars. Johnny says thank you. What did they go for when they were new?
PAL Guitars. Thank you. I'm watching Christmas Vacation 15 times tonight. It's gonna be a Christmas Vacation marathon.
Oh, you're gonna buy it, or you're gonna rent it and buy it. That's what you're gonna do.
Man, these features are awesome.
It's about to. Oh, look at that! It's about time we're using them.
I know. Did you see this?
No, I didn't go to the website. That's the video. That's the video right there that I.
Oh crap!
Yep.
Yeah, there's a video of somebody showing those, and then where's the thing?
Great name for a pickup company that does stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, see, it's all Strat. It's pretty much all Strat stuff.
Well, I'm sure if they take off a little bit, you'll see whatchamacallit, some humbuckers soon. Yeah, pickups are broken. How can I put them?
That's crazy. And hey, Pal Guitars, thank you so much, man.
Krellbar says he thinks they went for about 1,600 new.
Wow. Oh, whoops.
No wonder they didn't take off.
Those guitars?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Because I mean, how good was the guitar itself? I mean, I know the technology was probably a little more expensive back then, but still, it's like.
Is that the blob you guys are talking about right there?
No, the blob is in that guy's video that put him in. Oh, right. Hold on.
That's a pretty good blob, though. I mean, it looks very, very solid.
That's the blob right there.
Let's see. How do I do this? This is so weird.
Can we double screen share? There, yeah.
I don't think we can double, but we can.
That's the blob everybody was talking about.
Wow.
Yep. All right. Cut me off now. The Blob.
Another great Christmas movie. What do you think of blue pickguards?
It depends on the guitar, man.
Or like the blue toilet seat, mother of, right? Like what? Let's ask the chat. How many we got? 77 people in here. What color guitar would you guys slap that on? If you had to have, it's like that shows up. Okay, you're stuck with a blue pickguard. What color body would you use? Myself, I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, if you had a white body, that pickguard would just really stick out, Metal Soda, you were scared of the Blob movie? I think most people were.
Well, if anybody tries these pickups out, let us know how they are. It's kind of interesting.
I'm very interested. A cream body, orange, black, white.
Yeah, I could see it on a black body before a white body. But
yeah, I mean, to me, it would just really, you'd have to really like the color of that.
Well, I mean, if you want a unique looking guitar, that's one way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, a silver guitar. Yeah.
Look at that pickup. It's busted in half.
See, if you buy pickups like this, if anybody out there buys these pickups, find somebody. I know they'll probably come with a diagram on how to install them and wire them up and stuff, but I wouldn't recommend bringing that to, let's just say, a Guitar Center or something like that. I would. Am I right? I mean,
yeah, they'd be like,
yeah. Bring it to somebody that that would, that is good at doing this type of stuff.
Yeah. Wow.
See, I think it would be cooler that if you could tell that they were that brand's pickups. Because right now, like on the left, it's like, okay, they just look like regular single coil pickups. I would almost like it if they had some kind of logo in the middle, almost looked like a crack, like a cool looking line or something splitting. You know what I mean?
So how do they split though? Do you insert them individually into each? You know what I mean?
No, you just look, they're separate. They're separated, but they connect. Like you just put them together and then you put the cap on and then you install them. You know what I mean? They're wound individually, 3 and 3. 3 and 3.
Oh, and the wires.
Mhm.
So they just have different wires coming from them.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm. Yeah, the chrome covers are nice. Thrash Metal says, "I dig the chrome covers." Yeah, that looks badass. They need to find somebody to take a different picture of that, but yeah.
you can see that hand.
Yeah. I spent all this money designing these like state-of-the-art pickups, and then like somebody's just hey honey, come over here and take a picture of these pickups.
I hope those are fingers. Wow. Yeah, this is cool, man. So I think this is it. I think that's like their only page. Oh, I'm really scrolled in, I guess.
Oh yeah, you're zoomed in big time.
Oh. I think this is the only page on the website. Yeah.
Edwin Crane says, has anyone played these things? I never heard of them until 3 days ago or 2 days ago. I believe this is Johnny's first time hearing about them, but I don't know anybody who's played. But scroll up where you can see the thumbnails of the videos. Jesus, you are zoomed in. Jeez, zoom out if you could.
Really
God. But on the very top,
must be on the home page.
Maybe not. Where the hell it went?
This?
Yes, the one on the left there. I watched that one, and he does go through he goes through and installs them in his guitar and does like a sound test and everything with all the different pickups or pickup selections and pole selections, and it's pretty cool.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
It's neat, man.
Can you hear Ned?
Sorry, go ahead. No, I did. You're tiny over there. Terry Heim says they also cancel themselves out. No 60 cycle hum in any position. Does it say what the ohm resistance is for those pickups? So now we're getting real nerdy. Some people like it, some people don't.
Mm-hmm. There's got to be
fruitcake. Fruitcake Tony's out of here.
Good night, fruitcake. Brief description. Huh? Tones. Oh, but there's tones on here.
You could probably play those, but you have to enable
the sound.
Yeah, like when you share the screen, there's an option to share the audio. Share the audio as well.
Let me see. Let me I don't know how I did that. Share screen. Some screens let you share audio. Look for share audio. Check. Okay, the box.
On the bottom left, I think you'll see it when you have the option.
Oh, I see. Share audio. There we go.
Let's see if it works. I'll shut up for a minute.
All right, I gotta do this for a second. Okay. I don't know how loud this is gonna be. Let me see. Hopefully this ain't too loud. And hopefully I can play this on here. You hear anything?
Click the. Why isn't it working?
I don't know.
How about where it's orange and says bipolar clean? Is that or no? That doesn't even. Oh well.
Maybe I'm downloading. Oh, I got to turn that down. I'm getting.
Well, we had a good idea.
I don't hear anything.
No, it's not working. Oh well. Huh. Anywho.
Man. What else can we screen share? This is fun.
Let's screen share us.
Can we? I guess we could.
Hold on, let me do it. Let me do it real quick. Let me try this.
Oh no, I have to enable that.
This is so weird.
Is it the same thing?
It's close. I think.
It's like we're talking.
Oh wait, no, look.
Oh, if you click live.
Now we're live on here. Let's see how long it takes for me to do this.
You want to interview the other Jay Hannon?
Well, that's a while.
Oh no!
What happened?
It's gonna keep going.
I didn't do that.
No, because it'll keep.
Oh,
the screen. Do you see that? The screen.
Yes.
Just leave it on. The screen will keep.
Oh, there we go. There's that.
It'll keep jumping. It'll keep getting smaller and smaller.
This is so weird. It's like we're bringing like our other dimensions in with us. Is you drinking the coffee again, or whatever the hell you're drinking?
Yeah. The art of tea. I don't know if you saw on Instagram. These guys they reposted me on their Insta.
Oh, that's nice. Oh,
yeah.
Look at this.
Well, we got to make like a bunch of like stuff so we can tell the difference. Different.
This is so weird. How does this look at home for everybody? We got to do something so it's like.
Yeah, different stuff.
Yep.
And so every square will be like totally different. It'll be the same, but then different.
Yep.
You know? So you got to like get closer and, you know? Eventually it'll just be craziness.
My God. Here's the shirt. Man, wouldn't it be funny if the audio was on all of them?
Oh, that'd be crazy. It would be if you had shared it at first.
Is it?
No.
Oh,
huh?
Okay. So if I shared the audio, you change shirts. Nobody wants to see my shirt off.
If you shared the audio, it would be insane.
I can do this though. Turn around, you can see the shirt. You know,
it would be so crazy.
Oh my God, this is funny, man. Ron Patrick says, if I just tuned in, I'd be like, something is messed up. Yeah, which one is the real us? Well, I guess you could tell because our mouths are moving with it. Oh my God, this is so funny.
Or mouths.
Edwin Crane has the best line of the night. He says, "This is what feedback looks like."
This is what feedback looks like. Yeah.
Jeannie says, "It's shocking that neither one of you do drugs."
Why do drugs when you got StreamYard?
That's right. That's too good, man. And you got, wait, how about this? How loud is this? Ready? Oh. How was that?
I can hear it.
I'll tell you, that snare drum sounds damn good. Oh, there I am getting up. Go play them drums, okay?
Is that a mini kit?
Yeah. Ellie's little mini kit.
I mean, it's kind of small anyway. I can't tell.
No, I'm just like, I'm 8 feet tall. That's why it looks that small.
The screen is so small. I can't tell what's. See, look, it's gonna get. I wonder what happens when it gets to the end.
Of
like
the show?
Once it gets off the screen. See, we've only got like one more before it's to the end of the screen. Look,
you think that'll keep getting smaller?
It'll probably go off the screen. Because see, there's that, and it looks like there'll be one more.
Look at all the YouTube. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It just went off. Damn it.
Did it?
Yeah. One of them disappeared.
Did it? So that's the last one.
We can fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them on here.
I need more action in my series because I'm just sitting there.
Well, get up and take your pants off and jacket.
I thought it's take your jacket off and pants.
Wait, what is it? Take off your pants and that's what I said. It totally wrong.
It's take off your pants and jacket.
That's what it is.
And that's an album. That's an album by I think it's Blink-182.
Did I say take your pants? What did I say? Take your pants off and jacket.
You said the right thing, yeah.
Did I?
Yeah.
No, it's take off your pants and jacket. I said take your pants off and jacket.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Because you want to take your pants off and jacket.
Tomorrow, for a few minutes, we'll try to do this and leave the audio from it as well.
This will be the whole show tomorrow.
Yeah.
All 3 hours will be this. But look at all the options you get to look at. Even though it gets smaller and smaller.
Yep. Look
how many different things you get to see.
Yeah, which part of the show did you enjoy the most? The one in the middle or the Somebody says it's still getting smaller. I think it is. It's like Star Wars, when the thing comes in and then it's going out.
Yeah.
1, 2, yeah, I think they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Man, there's like 15, 16 up there now. It's like shrinkage in the pool or something.
Man, speaking of Star Wars, man, are you going?
No.
Not at all?
Now, my brother-in-law saw it, who was excited. And
okay. Well, I don't want to know. Because
okay.
I'm staying away from all spoilers.
Well, I probably wasn't going to see it anyway, but I'll wait till it hits Disney Plus or something.
Okay. I'm going to see it soon. Yeah.
Wait a second. Somebody said at the end of the show, rewind the show.
Like and it'll go backwards.
Oh. We're back to This is so good.
Yeah, this actually with those things at the bottom. This is like CNN. Look at all those. Oh, it's just now catching up where they're all gonna do that.
Yes.
It's like the scroll in Star Wars.
Oh, what happened?
You had changed it for a second, so
Damn
now
it.
that's like part of it.
Oh, I cocked it up. Oh no, it's back. Okay, good. Anyway, should we end on that? Anybody have anything else for us tonight?
Oh my gosh.
This could be like a looper. You go on here, you play a riff, then you play something over it, then you play something over it. Next thing you know, you got a 30-part orchestra.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that tomorrow. Let's experiment with this a little more.
This is like experimenting with something.
Yeah, we're doing drugs without doing drugs.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That's too funny. You should change, like each time it goes by, you should change what it says. So then later on, it's like reading a book. On a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah. Yeah, I could do that. Once it goes up a couple.
Boner Jam says, "Did you share the Christmas gift with Johnny?" What am I missing?
Oh. Puff puff pass something.
Oh, maybe. No. All right. I'm about to pee my pants.
Well, if you do it on here, we'll see it 20 times.
Oh, that's true. Let me I'll mute it. Hold on.
Wow, so Jay's gonna leave in every box. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Yes. I'll highlight that, John Bale. I'm not gonna say it. Where is that? I'm gonna show that. $11:50 Eastern tomorrow night. PM. Good night, Bozique. 8:50 PM Pacific. I gotta turn my camera off for a second. Thank you again, everybody, for the super chats. Wow. I'm going to be watching Christmas Vacation tonight. 15 times. It's going to be awesome. Edwin. Where is your there we go. How is your trip into music theory going? It's going awesome, man. It's going very awesome.
Hey there, I'm going into the bathroom on that one dimension. What am I going to be coming out?
You can see yourself leaving.
I'm coming out. Did you spray? Did you leave the fan on?
Oh, now Edwin's a part of the craziness.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Here, let's put everybody in here. Hang on. Let's get everybody in here. There you go, Joe Hervey.
There you go. Coming out again.
There's still a lot of Jays with a full bladder. This is so weird.
John BL again. Let's see everyone tomorrow night for Saturday Night Live.
Mm-hmm.
Brett McCord, that's very nice of you to say that.
Yes, Merry Christmas, everybody. if you're into Christmas.
There are still.
That's right, Jeff T. Jeff T, what is your avatar?
It's pretty cool.
It looks like a custom pedal board.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool, man.
It is. All right. Well, tomorrow we'll do a few more experiments with
with something, and then go live.
Yeah. No, we'll have somebody play a guitar riff. I'll go back and play it, or I'll play a drum beat. Right. I'll play like 4 bars of a drum beat,
Mm-hmm.
and then the next loop, somebody play a guitar riff over it, and then somebody else can do something. Maybe we'll experiment a little bit. We'll have some fun tomorrow night. Now it's getting crazy with all the windows popping up. This is nuts, man. We broke YouTube / what is this called again?
StreamYard.
Streaming pile of yards.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, don't forget to tweet out this video if any of you guys are on Twitter. I did. It's tweeted. Jay retweeted. I saw.
That's all Twitter's good for me is retweeting you.
Retweeting.
Yeah. Jeff T says that's his 5150 pedal board. Dude, send a picture of it or a few pictures of it to Johnny or myself. We'd love to show it on here, man. We'll show it tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Or if you're in the if you're in the Discord,
we'll just do the dings for an hour and have the It's your kids, Marty. What, I become an asshole or something?
Wow. This is so weird.
You want me to end this and then we'll leave, or do you want to just cut it?
Huh?
Everybody have a Merry Christmas if I don't see you before Wednesday. And yeah. I hope everybody has a great holiday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Tone Talk is on. Everybody, jump over to Tone Talk and say Johnny Beane Raid.
Doesn't he get pissed when you do that?
It's fine with me. I'm not going to put the link in here, but yeah, if you jump over to Tone Talk, say Johnny Beane Raid in the chat. And yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow night, Saturday night. And yeah.
What time?
Awesome. Midnight Eastern.
Ish.
And then big Christmas show on Tuesday with Mancuda.
Yeah.
Mancuda's Christmas special. I have a feeling it'll be him in one of those hats, and that's it.
And that's it. Yeah. Just the hat.
You know? Yeah. Zach Thong. See you later, man. And yeah, if you guys want a Johnny Beane guitar pick, just PayPal $1 over to that address right there. Make sure to tell me where to send it. I have to know, otherwise I can't send it.
Send $1 or choose your own. If you want to send more, go ahead, right?
Mm-hmm.
$1 or more. Send $1 or more.
Yeah. All right. Tomorrow night. See you guys tomorrow.
Maybe I shouldn't. I'm just gonna leave it on. Screw it.
Yeah. I wonder if we left. Oh no, you would still be on there, huh?
Yeah.
Would you?
No. The second you cut it, it'll cut it. But and then my screen will be. I don't know what the hell mine's going to do.
It'll just go away.
Probably.
Okay. Well, how many of those can I have? There we go. I'll do this. All right. See you guys tomorrow night. Yeah. And don't hang up.